Give someone the camera.
निकलेगा नहीं, मैं बोला ग्रुप से निकलेगा.
We have Dinesh ji with us, who's also one of the producers. Anil ji, Jay ji, who recently joined us as co-producers. Aditya, who's the associate director. Ishan. And of course, Shiladitya.
चालू हुआ क्या? रुकना जरा एक मिनट.
Parul. Where's Parul? Shilpi. Apurva.
No, if there are any questions, we're happy to answer them. The film was partly crowdfunded. As Nikhil said, we had a lot of people helping us with a whole bunch of things, all kinds of favors, from getting TVs from people and cars, and free food, just about everything. But that's how the film was made, and we're grateful to a whole bunch of people. But if you have any questions, maybe that's a better way to proceed. Yeah, it is. I mean, it was fairly simple because it was changing right before us, right? I mean, for all of us who are in our 40s, etc., you've seen that transition from a whole lot of us who are. Yeah, I've seen that transition from the from the India in the 80s, which was more, very bureaucratic, etc., etc., to the opening up of the economy in 1991, and things changed dramatically for all of us. So, so by the late 90s and the early 2000s, it was very apparent the country was changing in a huge way. So I did want to write about it. So I did a lot of research. A lot of Indian companies that kind of survived the multinationals coming, a lot of companies that died because the multinationals came and just completely, took over the market, etc. So much was changing. We had Domino's and McDonald's and all of that coming, and it was very big, at that time. So I did want to write about that change. Yeah.
Can you tell us about your character and how
I read the script. That's about it.
your experience doing the film?
I was in touch with Nicholas for a long time before the film was made, so I knew the script very well. I had read many drafts of it, so I was already connected with the film, in a way. So finally, 2 years back, when he said that he's got the money, it was very exciting. So I think to prepare for a role, I think just reading the script enough is good enough. Pretty often.
And Kalki, आप बहुत चूजी रही हैं कुछ भी सब्जेक्ट चुनने के मामले में ये आपका जो कैरेक्टर है वो क्या था उसमें इतना कि आपने
Firstly, I don't think मैं काफी choosy हूँ. I think I just get lucky with the kind of people who come my way. And again, ये script बहुत अच्छा था. And Pia की character, my character is called Pia. She's a very stubborn, typical modern young girl, 25 years old, जो अभी भी घर पे रहती है parents के साथ, और that struggle of wanting to be independent but still having to live under the house rules and all of that. So that's her struggle.
Hi Kalki Shiv. Being in the glamour industry, ऐसा कोई आप लोगों का मंत्रा है कि how to survive in Bollywood या glamour industry का जो pressure होता है उसको cope up करने के लिए ऐसा कोई मंत्रा है आप दोनों?
So we've already done this on Facebook. My mantra is a Japanese proverb which says, "Today better than yesterday, worse than tomorrow."
I keep telling my father यार कि आप director क्यों नहीं बने? But unfortunately he works for the government. So my mantra to survive in the industry is to just as cliched as it sounds, is just to keep on going and keep on working, because I think somehow the busier you are, the more work you keep getting.
रजत आपसे एक सवाल है जी। पिछले कई सालों में आपने बहुत सारी हिंदी फिल्में बनाई हैं, उनको बढ़ावा दिया। आपको लगता है कि पिछले 15 सालों में 10 सालों में और अब में कितना अंतर आया है, कितना सिनेरियो चेंज हुआ है आपके हिसाब से? कितना आसान है इस तरह की लोग?
आपको क्या लगता है?
नहीं, मतलब मैं आपसे जानना चाहता हूँ।
I'll answer that, but आपको क्या लगता है?
मुझे लग रहा है कि काफी बढ़ावा मिला है और बहुत ऐसी फिल्में आ रही हैं।
I feel that the high point of so-called indie cinema was from 2003 to 2008. That's when we really saw a revival of this kind of cinema, because multiplexes were new at that time, and that became our space and the space for our audience and our cinema. But post 2008, 2009, there has been a resurgence of the mainstream cinema, and it has, I think, more or less killed everything else, or taken away the chance for it to survive. So what happens now that a film, a regular mainstream film, comes out in 3,000, 4,000 screens, and that doesn't leave any space for anything else. So the big struggle now, besides making the film, is to get it out there. Where do you show such a film? So that has become a big struggle.
आपको लगता है कि ऑडियंस भी इसके लिए जिम्मेदार है जो इस तरह की?
बिल्कुल, because audience eventually wants to watch a big film with a big star, and that has not changed, and that will not change. And they don't want to watch our films paying money for it. They say, "Achha, ye film aayi, it looks interesting, I'll see it on torrent." But they don't want to spend 300 rupees to watch something like this. So that will change eventually, maybe after 10 years. I don't know. Hopefully it will change.
Hi guys, Karmik here from ikarmik.com. Congratulations on a fantastic trailer. I think it's really high on the intrigue value, and the curiosity is really gutting me to really go and watch it out. And I'm going to pay 300 or 400, whatever it is.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Even you can get a complimentary pass, I'm sure.
All right. So no, the question would be to to the director or anyone else who can answer it better than him, perhaps, is the title is very intriguing as well, mantra. So whose mantra is this? Is this the mantra of life or family, or how does that get justified?
Well, the way I understand it, which is only one way to look at it, is in this very casual way, which is that the film straddles the old India and the new India. So there's a transition. There's a transition between how things were in before 1991 and after globalization. So mantra also is a word which is used by everybody in this very casual way. You say, this is my mantra for happiness, this is my mantra for doing things right, etc. But it's also a very ancient word, right? It's a word that goes back to Vedic times, and it goes right back to tradition as it stands then. So it's a word that straddles the old and the new, and I thought it was a good way to reflect the film and how it stood for the old India and the new India as well.
Right. And the next question goes to the youngest member of the cast.
That's me.
How was it playing a lesbian?
I was.
How did you research your character?
I was just passing by, and Nicholas said, "Hey, you wanna act? Come, movie happening." No, I was very young when we shot this. I was 19. Now I'm 21, so yeah. things have changed, but
I'm still a lesbian.
I'm still a lesbian. No, but on a more serious note, it was I think one of life's highest points so far. In all my 21 years of existence, it's nothing's even come close to working with such fabulous people, and
Yeah, but the question is still kind of unanswered. How was it? I mean, how did you prepare for, I mean, a character like this, especially where you have to, say dialogues like those, and you run a risk, especially at your age. We've all been through that, adolescence, and you run the risk of being trolled or being spoken off with your friends, where they kind of bully you, or perhaps don't take it as well as they should. So just take me through a little
I
bit.
just want to add something here. He's taken it very well. The name of his next web series is called Quickie. And that's a fact.
you're not supposed to say that. But yeah, so Nicholas told me I'll be playing Veer, who's a cyber exhibitionist. So my first response was, "What is that?" So I googled what cyber exhibitionists are, and I was kind of taken aback because I've never done that in my real life. So yeah, Google came to my help. I saw videos. I only for research purposes. So yeah, my parents still don't know much about the movie or my character. So don't anyone.
Don't tell anyone. Don't
Sorry, mom. So yeah,
So,
so yeah, I wish I could say did a lot of research and method acting. I didn't. I just like
he's just
I,
talented, yeah.
came naturally to me
Annoyingly
because
talented.
yeah, I was like, wait, this is playing me. It's okay. I was very comfortable playing lead.
निखिल इस फिल्म से ऑडियंस के लिए क्या मंत्र होगा?
That's for them to decide, I think. The director had a vision, which, I mean, of course, he tried to convey it through the film, and now it's up to the audience कि क्या लेना चाहेंगे फिल्म से.
कल की शिव आप दोनों ने शैतान में एक साथ काम किया था. काफ़ी साल हो गए हैं उसको फिल्म को, 4-5 साल. इस दौरान आप दोनों में क्या कुछ बदला, अगर आप दोनों एक दूसरे के बारे में कुछ बता पाएं? हाउ यू पीपल हैव डिस्कवर्ड ईच अदर आफ्टर वर्किंग इन शैतान एंड नाउ?
I think first time Kalki saw me on this film, she's like, "तू भी है इसमें?" No, I think the dynamic Kalki and me were sharing in Shaitan was like diametrically opposite as to the dynamic we're sharing here. Here we're playing brother and sister. There we're playing.
There I killed him.
There she killed me. But I think what helped, I think, for this film was that while in Shaitan, I met her for the first time, and we had to kind of, like any two human beings, you have to kind of develop a rapport with each other. Here, the rapport, I think, already existed, and there hadn't been any change, even though there was a gap of a few years in the middle. So it was very comfortable for me to work with her again. And in fact, I was looking forward to working with her because in Shaitan, it was kind of, we were this young bunch of kids together, having kind of sometimes sexual, sometimes romantic, sometimes friendly kind of a vibe towards each other. यहाँ पे we were playing brother and sister, so it was interesting to see that dynamic.
I think Shaitan के time पे I could never hear Shiv Pandit. So he used to talk very very low, in a low volume, and I'd be like, क्या बोला? क्यों खत्म हो गया? मैं करूँ, मैं मेरी line करूँ. And अभी तो I can hear his dialogues. So he has come a long way, and I'm sure that there are many things about me that he has seen change.
Actually, in Shaitan, there was this one scene where I finished my dialogue, and the scene got cut, and everyone was leaving that place, and then Kalki actually, literally, like, she grab me like this. She's like, Shiv, I can't hear what you're saying. Speak up. So I think definitely it's given me an impetus to speak a little.
He speaks a lot now.
I speak a lot. I have her to thank for that.
तो सर ये फिल्म किसी खास तबके की ऑडियंस के लिए है या हिंदी और सिंगल थिएटर एंड मल्टीप्लेक्स कुछ ऐसा अगर आप जरा बता सकें क्योंकि ट्रेलर से तो बहुत ज़्यादा अंग्रेजी इसमें
I think it's 70% English. So the census certificate we got is for an English film.
सेंसर सर्टिफिकेट लेने में कुछ प्रॉब्लम आई थी आपको?
हाँ, बहुत पैसा खर्चना
लैंग्वेज को लेकर
वेल लैंग्वेज को लेकर तो इतनी प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी बट वी हैड टू एक्चुअली beep out a few words and then they asked us to remove a few shots but इतनी मुश्किल नहीं आई I think I have to say that it was a smooth process.
लैंग्वेज को लेके कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. We had to beep out a few words.
लैंग्वेज को लेकर
लैंग्वेज क्या है?
कितने थिएटर में रिलीज करने का था?
इरादा तो बहुत ज़्यादा करने का था बट मिले 50 हैं अभी in 5 cities.
So the film is in English, and so we are planning to follow what this Oscar and the international films follow the release strategy in India. So we'll be selecting the top 60, 80 high-end cinemas, the multiplexes in Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Pune, Ahmedabad, and Hyderabad. And in the first round we'll be releasing the film in these cities. And if the response is good, which we are very much hoping, we'll open it in more cities. Yeah.
That also answers your question.
नहीं सर मेरा सवाल आपसे ये भी है कि सेंसर के इस रवैये को क्योंकि 47 से हम लोग आज़ाद हैं नाउ इट्स 2017 इस रवैये को किस तरीके से देखते हो कि एज अ फिल्म मेकर आप भी क्या बोल रहे हैं क्या पता वो कट जाए ऐसा कुछ अभी जहन में चलता है सर?
You know, there are two sides of it. The fact is that censor comes down heavily on things that you don't think necessary these days, especially in the age of internet when you can watch pornography at the click of a button. So it doesn't really make sense in that way. But having said that, if there are restrictions within a country's law, then you have to follow those restrictions, and it should not stop you from making good work or even great work. My constant example for this is Iran. Look at the kind of restrictions they have. Look at the kind of cinema they make.
Rajat, taking off from that, first of all, I'll refrain from calling it a censor board. It's a film certification board. And that's all it does. And that's all it should do. But it's a bit of a conundrum, like pretty ironical that for us to be able to see the film in its entirety and originality, we probably get retorted to ways and means like torrent. Because if today I come and see this film, for example, in the theatre, I know now that there are a few things which have been missed out.
But I saw Moonlight 2 days back, and all the cuss words have been beeped out. And because they beeped out at the final go, so even the sound stops, and it's terrible for the film.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's the law of the country. Unless you change the law, and we should, but unless that changes, you have to live with it.
But isn't that also providing an impetus for people to kind of download and see the film in?
Maybe, yeah. I'm sure some people do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Last question. Last question. Death in the Gunj film जो आपकी आ रही है, पंकना सेन शर्मा, वो मामे फिल्म फेस्टिवल में दिखाई गई थी. I think the film is delayed or something. Release नहीं हुई.
I'm not sure.
Mike.
No idea. I think they're looking at April, but I don't know. Film तो ready है, but I think they're just looking for a good release date.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure some more are outside.
देखिए ट्रेलर तो एक इनविटेशन है, एक न्योता है फिल्म के लिए. अगर ट्रेलर लोगों को अच्छा लगता है तो शायद वो आगे फिल्म देखेंगे. सो दैट इज़ द इंटेंशन ऑफ एन इंट्रीगिंग ट्रेलर. आई एम ग्लैड यू फाइंड इट इंट्रीगिंग, सो होपफुली यू विल कम एंड वॉच द फिल्म. देखिए फिल्म एक बहुत स्पेसिफिक टाइम में सेट है, लेट 90s में, जब हिंदुस्तान में बदलाव आ रहा था, ग्लोबलाइजेशन की बात हो रही थी, लिबरलाइजेशन की बात हो रही थी. उस टाइम में फिल्म सेट है और एक बिजनेस फैमिली के बारे में है. आई एम प्लेइंग Kapil Kapoor, who is the head of that business, and he's struggling to survive, and his family is also falling apart at the same time. So this is the film. It's a film about a family. It's a film about changing times. देखिए ऑडियंस क्या लेके जाती है, क्या किस तरह से रिलेट करती है. It's a film of course without songs, without fight scenes, without big stars. So it is a niche film. देखिए मैं बहुत कम काम करता हूँ फिल्मों में, क्योंकि ज़्यादातर एक तो बहुत अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट्स नहीं लिखी जाती हैं, और बहुत अच्छी अगर स्क्रिप्ट अच्छी होती है तो उन स्क्रिप्ट्स में मुझे रोल नहीं मिलता है. And I don't want to do a small role for its own sake. So I wait for a meaty character, you know. I wait for a meaty part where I can sink my teeth into it. This is a very special script, Mantra, and it's a very special role for me. So from the moment I read it, I wanted to do this. There was no question about that. ये जो बात है ये फैक्ट है, और ये हमारी ज़िंदगी का एक सच है, और इसको ठुकराया नहीं जा सकता. ये सच को मान लेने में ही अच्छाई है कि भाई बड़ी फिल्म आएगी, बड़े स्टार के साथ फिल्म आएगी तो उसको 3,000, 3,500, 4,000 स्क्रीन मिलेंगे ही, क्योंकि लोग ज़्यादा हैं जो उस तरह की फिल्में देखना चाहते हैं. तो उससे कुछ झगड़ा नहीं है, उसमें कुछ अनबनी नहीं है. हम जिस तरह की फिल्में बनाना चाहते हैं या बनाते हैं, या इंडिपेंडेंट सिनेमा जिसको आप बोलते हैं, उसके लिए हमेशा एक लिमिटेड ऑडियंस ही रहेगी, क्योंकि तो ये तो बात, इट्स अ फैक्ट. अब उसमें क्या झगड़ा करें कि भाई हमें क्यों ज़्यादा स्क्रीन नहीं मिले. ये तो आपने इस तरह की फिल्म बनाई इसलिए नहीं मिले ज़्यादा स्क्रीन.
कमिंग बैक टू मंत्रा, आपका लाइफ जीने का मंत्र क्या है? माइक ऊपर दो थोड़ा.
मेरा लाइफ जीने का मंत्र क्या है कि आप वही करें जो आपको भाता हो, जिसमें आपकी रुचि हो, नहीं तो किसी और कारण से काम करने में कुछ फ़ायदा नहीं है. सो इफ़ आई बिलीव इन अ सर्टन काइंड ऑफ सिनेमा, इफ़ आई बिलीव इन सर्टन एस्थेटिक्स, आई विल फॉलो दैट टू द लास्ट ब्रेथ ऑफ माई लाइफ. थैंक यू.
एक्चुअली मैं काफ़ी सरप्राइज भी हूँ ये इतना पॉजिटिव रिएक्शन देखकर. नॉट सरप्राइज क्योंकि इन अ वे की फ़िल्म बुरी है, बट जस्ट सरप्राइज़ की एक ऐसी कभी कभार क्या होता है, आपको एक फ़िल्म की डेस्टिनी नहीं पता होता. तो ये जो फिल्म थी बहुत मुश्किलों से बनी है, बिकॉज क्राउड फंडिंग थी, अलग अलग प्रोड्यूसर्स आए और गए, एंड सरप्राइजिंगली जिसने भी ये फिल्म आज तक देखी है, मामी फिल्म फेस्टिवल में या दूसरे फिल्म फेस्टिवल्स में, a lot of people have really liked the film, and the trailer is getting an excellent response, which is something we're all very happy about. So you know, it's always great to be pleasantly surprised, and I think अगर आप अपना काम अच्छी तरह करें एंड लोगों को आपका काम पसंद आता है. नहीं, मेरे कैरेक्टर का नाम विराज कपूर है. हम लोग इस फिल्म में एक फैमिली हैं. मेरे जो फादर इस फिल्म में हैं वो है मिस्टर रजत कपूर. So Rajat Kapoor and Lushan Dubey is my mother, and Kalki, me and Rohan Joshi, हम लोग उनके सिबलिंग, उनकी फैमिली है, मतलब उनके बेटे और बेटियां हैं. एंड बेसिकली द थिंग इज़ कि द ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द फिल्म वाज कि ये एक डिसफंक्शनल फैमिली है. एक्सटर्नल सर्कमस्टांसेस की वजह से इस फैमिली के अंदर क्या क्या मतलब भेदभाव आ जाते हैं. दैट इज़ व्हाट दिस फिल्म इज़ अबाउट. एंड I play the character of a young entrepreneur who kind of represents the new India which you have been seeing since 2002, an India which is very fierce, very ferocious, an India which is very ruthless, in a sense कि आज किसी के पास टाइम नहीं है, you know, and as each day goes by, एक दिन में हम लोग और भी ज़्यादा चीज़ें करने की कोशिश करते हैं, you know. तो so this guy represents the ruthlessness of the new age Indian, and his father, which is Mr. Rajat Kapoor, he represents the old India, जो मतलब आइए साहब आइए बैठिए चलिए बात करिए, वो थोड़ा वो एक वो आराम से करने वाली जो चीज़ें होती थी, और थोड़ा सा एक ऑर्थोडॉक्स मेथड होता था चीज़ें करने का. सो इसके और इसके फादर के बीच में बहुत क्लैशेस होते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ द आइडियोलॉजीज़. So his father's ideology is very old school. He's got a very new age ideology. So that leads to a lot of clashes in the family between him and his father.
So is
नहीं, I've done some movies in the middle also यार. तो मतलब मेरी पहली मूवी पे चले गए, उसके बाद कुछ किया ही नहीं है.
So is it yours mantra of success?
No,
Just do stick to the content.
No, it's not that. I honestly, I'll be very. I don't know how others feel, but I think the thing is it depends on what's offered to you. और आपको उस वक्त क्या ऑफर किया जाता है. Based on your choices in life, you make a decision. Of course, any actor, I think any actor, regardless of commercial actor or whatever, if you want to call it indie cinema actor, any actor will always go for a script which is a good script. और अगर स्क्रिप्ट अच्छी होती है, अगर उसके मेकर्स अच्छे होते हैं, देन उसके बाद जाके फिल्म बनती है. सो फॉर मी इट वाज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, इट्स ऑलवेज बिन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू सी what kind of film am I going to be a part of. Does the script of the film speak to me? क्या ये फिल्म करने से मुझे कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा, क्या मैं इसमें कुछ कंट्रीब्यूट कर पा सकता हूँ कि नहीं. एंड ऑफ कोर्स आपके जो चॉइसेस होते हैं, आई मीन इट्स नॉट लाइक, ऑफ कोर्स अगर कह रही हैं कि अगर मैं एक अंडररेटेड फिल्म कर रहा हूँ, योर वर्ड्स नॉट माइन, बट आई डोंट थिंक शैतान वाज वेरी अंडररेटेड. आई थिंक शैतान इवेंचुअली फाउंड इट्स ऑडियंस लेटर, which I think is the hope with any film. आपको किसी फिल्म की जर्नी नहीं पता होती, वो छोटी सी फिल्म होती है लेकिन कहाँ कितनी बड़ी फिल्म बन जाती है. So it just depends on what is offered to you, and you have to make your decision based on that.
Okay.
मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि मंत्रा फाइनली रिलीज़ हो रही है 17th of March को. और 2 साल पहले हमने ये शूट किया था और हमने क्राउड फंडिंग भी किया इस फिल्म के लिए, तो काफ़ी स्ट्रगल किया हमने बनाने के लिए. मुझे ये स्क्रिप्ट बहुत अच्छा लगा. ये 1990s में जब हमारी मल्टीनेशनल्स आए इंडिया में, तो इट्स अबाउट दैट, कैसे हम हाउ वी चेंज्ड. जैसे हम there was the older generation which was our parents' generation जो काफ़ी ट्रेडिशनल थे, एंड देन नया जनरेशन आ गया where we just wanted freedom and things. तो एक ही फैमिली के थ्रू हम ये स्ट्रगल देखते हैं, जनरेशन का डिवाइड जो है. So it's a very relevant film because I grew up in the 90s, so I completely understand that rebellious phase जब मम्मी पापा को सुनाई नहीं सकती थी और कुछ भी करती थी. And I've also come round and now have a better relationship with my parents. So I think the film is a very relevant subject for a lot of our generation.
अच्छा, इतना इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक होने के बावजूद भी ये फिल्म कमर्शियल क्यों नहीं है आपके नज़रिए से?
ये फिल्म कमर्शियल नहीं है क्योंकि बड़ी कमर्शियल कास्ट नहीं है और it's an indie subject. It's a subject which is about very real. It's not a over the top, larger than life escapist film. It's very much about our problems in our country and how we are dealing with them or not dealing with them, the conflicts that are arising. There's no songs in the film, so hard to sell it as a commercial film.
ओके. आजकल बॉक्स ऑफिस नंबर्स के हिसाब से फिल्म को ब्लॉकबस्टर या फिर सुपरहिट साबित कर दिया जाता है. स्क्रीन काउंट को तो देखा ही नहीं जाता. स्क्रीन काउंट के हिसाब से जो प्रॉफिट होता है, हाँ, उसके हिसाब से तो देखा ही नहीं जाता. इस ट्रेंड को आप किस तरह से आप डिफाइन करेंगे?
आई थिंक कि ये हमारी जिम्मेदारी है कि वी शुड better explain this, and I think this is actually a journalist's responsibility to show the success of small films. क्योंकि काफ़ी टाइम्स अगर एक फिल्म 5 करोड़ के अंदर बनाए हैं, most of the time it becomes a hit, just in terms of numbers. शैतान or any small budget film, so many films have done really well in terms of budget, but इसके बारे में हम बात नहीं करते हैं. So I think it's very important to talk about the success of independent cinema.
हमारी कंट्री में, हमारी फैमिलीज़ में ज़्यादातर देखा जाता है जो सोशल नॉर्म्स हैं या फिर ओल्ड मेंटालिटी है, अभी भी कई जगह पर है. तो इस लगता है कि अब धीरे धीरे बदलाव आ रहा है आपके नज़रिए से, और फिल्मों के ज़रिए इसका प्रभाव भी पड़ रहा है.
बदलाव हो रहा है इन द सेंस दैट लोग बात कर रहे हैं इसके बारे में. पहले तो हम बात ही नहीं कर सकते थे, सब अंडर द कार्पेट ब्रश करते थे. हम सामने नहीं बात करते थे. अभी पब्लिक में लोग बात कर रहे हैं कि you know we have these issues, whatever the issues might be, gender issues, gender equality, or education, or so many other things, freedom of speech, censorship issues. These are all issues that अभी हम
जी
जो सामने आ गए हैं. और आप बताइए कौन है मम्मी?
याद आ रही है.
लंच मैंने भी नहीं खाया. तो yeah, I just think that it's a good time where we have the media that is also representing all these issues a lot more, as well as social media, which is a very important platform nowadays. Yeah, that's the first step. Next generation might understand it. I think this generation, we're just talking about it. Next generation might come to accept things.
ओके फिल्म का नाम क्योंकि मंत्रा है, तो रियल लाइफ का मंत्रा क्या होता है इसके बारे में अगर हम आपसे नहीं जाने तो.
My mantra in life is just do better than before. Just keep learning. Keep learning. I think that life is a school and you never stop learning. And the more you learn, the more you live. Yeah.
इसके अलावा और कौन से प्लेटफॉर्म्स होंगे जिन पर हम आपको देख पाएंगे आपके
I'm doing of course Death in the Gunj, Coco's film, which should release. वो film ready है. फिर मैं एक वेब सीरीज भी शुरू किया है. It's called Smoke for Eros now. और I'm doing a film called Scholarship by Raman Bhardwaj, जिसमें मैं और कोंकणा सेन शर्मा एक्टिंग कर रहे हैं. और yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much. सभी अपने माइक